Hey guys, what I'm going to be talking about is what my 5 tips are for people that are brand new to being vegan. So I mean the first couple of days. If you're interested in that, that includes my quick and dirty grocery shopping list. Stay tuned. If you follow any of my social media channels, then you know that earlier this week I finally made the decision to go ahead and announce that I am going to be switching over to a vegan lifestyle and vegan diet. Now that's something that I've been wrestling with for a really long time, and I finally just decided, you know what, enough. Let's just go ahead and make that leap. I've been a pescatarian for many, many years, and I just decided that it was that time for me, and World Vegan Day is coming up here on 1 November. So I thought, oh, sorry about that, that I would just go ahead and make that jump. Now, this video is not about that. What this video is about are my 5 tips for people who decide that they are going to be vegan, what they need to know during that first week to hit the ground running. And again, you know, obviously I'm not an expert. I've been vegan for less than a few days now. But what I can tell you is that you will find this very helpful, because I have found it very helpful in the last couple of days. And if you guys have any tips or suggestions, you know, people that have been vegan longer than 72 hours, you know, please leave it in the comments below. So my tips are, tip number 1. All right, your quick and dirty grocery shopping list. Here it is. I wrote it down and I'm going to put it all in the description box below. But some things that you are going to need while you transition, so that you don't end up being a junk food vegan. You know, the whole point, well, there are lots of reasons to become vegan, but you want to eat as healthy as possible. So these are my things that I would run out and grab right now if I were you. You need black beans, lentils, navy beans, brown rice, tomato, onion, avocado, hummus, and nutritional yeast. Also, some kind of like faux meat product like tofu, or anything that is the brand Gardein or Morningstar, and pretty much that's available at any local Walmart or Whole Foods store, anything like that. And they make some really excellent meatless or meat-free, or however you want to say it, faux meat substitutes. Grab that, because you're still going to have that desire to feel satisfied by something like that. But if you want to, you know, obviously stay committed to your vegan lifestyle, you know, you can't eat meat. So again, all of that will be in number 2. This is one that I have struggled with so much this week, just trying to kind of answer questions from people that I know and some people that I don't know from social media channels, asking me, you know, why would you do that? Why would anyone deprive their body? How will you get enough calories? How will you get enough protein? All those crazy things. Now, if you know me at all, or you're just getting to know me, let me just say that I'm not the kind of person that does anything without substantial research. And every decision that I make is very calculated. So I have been researching veganism for many years, and with respect specifically to the nutritional side of it, you know, how to meet my personal bodybuilding goals. You know, would that really be possible as a vegan? It is possible, because there are people that do it. It is a very small group of people, but there are still people that do it successfully, and I hope to become one of those people. Okay. If you use MyFitnessPal, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, that's an app that people use to track their macros or macronutrients, or IIFYM, or if it fits your macros, or oh my God, there are a million different ways to say it. But if you do any of that, here's what I can tell you. This is what I have done personally this week and found it very effective. When people say, well, you're not going to get enough protein, or you're not going to get enough calories, or whatever, just take your MyFitnessPal, you know, your screenshot from the end of the day, and just show them, oh, look, right here. See how I am getting all of my protein, my nutritional requirements are all being met. So, you know, everybody calm down, appreciate the concern. But I just think that's a really easy way to show people, not just tell them, but show them, look, you know, the numbers don't lie. This is what is coming up in MyFitnessPal. And if you believe that app to be true, then my nutritional requirements are being satisfied. Don't sweat it. Go have a cheeseburger. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just totally kidding about that last part. All right. Number 3. Okay. And you know, this kind of goes back to touching on what I just said a minute ago. Make sure that you know enough about your new lifestyle and your new, you know, we'll call it a diet. I don't really like that term, but let's just call it lifestyle. Make sure that you know enough about why you came to that decision and why you've chosen this for your life. A couple reasons. Number one is people are going to ask you to defend that position. Not that it would be okay for a vegan to ask a vegetarian to defend why they eat meat, or not a vegetarian, a carnivore to say, hey, well, why do you eat meat? Well, we know the answer, because that's just kind of how we've been raised to eat meat. But I'm just saying, some people will attack you somewhat violently, I have found, for making that decision, because they think if you're a vegan, then you're gonna, burn all your bras and run around hugging every tree and stop wearing deodorant. And I don't know. I mean, I'm sure there are some vegans like that. I'm sure there are a lot of non-vegans like that too. So there are a lot of social stigmas attached to being vegan that you are going to come face to face with, and you better have some kind of a response prepared, or just don't leave your house for like a month. Don't do that. Just get some responses prepared. It's just easier. And in honesty, if you have come to a place where, and I'm sorry I keep playing with my hair, if you have come to a place where you have decided, what veganism is for me, then you really should be able to answer those questions. Why have you made this decision? How are you going to meet your nutritional requirements? What does this mean for family gatherings? Are you never going to be able to go out to eat with us again? Et cetera, et cetera. Are you going to stop wearing bras? All of those things. Number 4, watch everything vegan on YouTube, okay? And what I mean by that is, vegan YouTubers, what I ate in a day, what not to do as a vegan, how not to talk to people as a vegan. Because these people, most of them, obviously substantially different from me. They've been doing this for longer than, again, a couple of days. And they're gonna have some really valid advice for you. We're coming into holiday season, so this is probably a very challenging time to, declare to the world, to your family and to your friends, hey, I'm gonna be a vegan, because they're gonna go, well, what about Thanksgiving? Or what about Christmas? Well, okay, what about it? So just watch every video on YouTube that you can get your hands on that has to do with veganism, how to talk about it, how to handle it in social situations. You don't want to be that person that drives people away from veganism because you are either defensive because you really don't have an answer, or because you're insecure about your position. Know why you did it, know why you made the commitment, and then preach from a place of love. If people ask me, I just say, hey, listen, it's not, I'm not doing it for you. This is my path, and this is why I have chosen this. And I just kind of try to explain, this is what it is. I'm still the same person you've known for all these years, but I have chosen this as just, another dimension or dynamic of who I am in this world. So watch all the YouTube stuff so that you can have answers queued up and ready. And just, it's great knowledge. What do they eat? I don't know. I'm still figuring it out. Okay, and number 5, and this would be true whether you were a vegan, vegetarian, carnivore, whatever, but I have found this week specifically, since I switched over, or I don't know, whatever you call it, like converted. I didn't get the t-shirt or anything yet. Maybe it's coming in the mail, I don't know. Drink a lot of water and get your rest. What I have noticed this week is that I have felt very, I don't know how to say this without sounding weird, light. Now again, I was not a meat eater before. I ate fish because I was pescatarian, but I haven't eaten meat in years. But I felt very light, as in, like I didn't feel anchored. I don't know how to explain it. I just felt this like kind of inner peace and lightness about myself. That said, I have also felt pretty tired because I didn't run out like I'm telling you to do and get the beans and all that. So I just started incorporating that today, and now I feel like a human being again. I was trying to exist on like zucchini and tomatoes, and you just can't do that. Now I feel wonderful because I had, like brown rice and black beans inside of a grilled sandwich thing. So good. But drinking water just to kind of flush out all the other stuff and keep your system running optimally, and the sleep, just because your body is trying to transition, so you want to take care of your body. Last night, it was 10:30 at night. I knew that I should go to bed, but I was in the middle of working on a project, and me a couple days ago would have said, let me just finish the project. Last night, I was like, okay, RAPHAELA, you are, and yes, I do talk to myself, sometimes out loud. I said, you know, you're asking a lot of your body right now. You're making this huge transition. You know, you have to respect your body if you want your body to do what you need it to do. You know, not only am I converting to veganism, but I'm also training for bikini bodybuilding show, as I have been doing for some time. And this is just another challenge that I'm adding to that fitness journey. And it's just super important for me. And I think anybody, you know, respect your body during this time. You know, do not be drinking heavily or lacking sleep or not getting enough water or whatever. You know, listen to your body. Stay in tune with your body right now. You know, if you think you're hungry, you need probably to drink some water. Make sure that you are getting the proper supplements. Look it up. You know, people talk about it on YouTube's, blogs, forums. You need to get out there and learn what you need to learn about being a vegan. You know, I'm learning too. So of course I'll be vlogging about, you know, the challenges that I come up with or different recipes, etc. So I hope that was helpful to you. You know, again, you know, from a place of love, you guys, I'm not judging anybody by becoming a vegan. I think, you know, like veganism, like Christianity and a lot of other things, you draw more people to you and gain a lot more respect from people when you're just transparent and honest and coming from a place of love, as opposed to shooting people down and coming from a place of judgment. You know, that's not my place. It's not my job to tell you what to eat or who to worship or any of the rest of that. I'm just saying, if you have made this decision or you know someone who has just made this decision, these 5 tips may be helpful to you. That's it. I'm not telling you what to do with your life, just trying to offer some help from something that I'm going through. So again, I hope you enjoyed this. Please click like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next Friday. Bye.